Hi, Claire. Now, Claire, can you tell me, before coming to focus on Living School and to work with me, where were you at? What challenges were you faced with?
Oh, big question. I just got out of hospital after 2 months following a stroke. So I'm recovering from stroke. And that was a massive change in my life, massive. It came out of the blue. There were no warning signs. And at the time that I came to focus on Living School, I was home again. And that was another major change because there's nobody around. So it was adjusting to being home and picking up all the therapies that the hospital were giving me and finding the strength to keep going with the improvements that I'd been making. So although it was a happy time that I was out of hospital, hey, that's great. It was, oh my, how do I cope with this? So talking to you and watching your videos and so on, it gave me lots of ideas of how to cope with this new situation. And I think that it just came exactly the right time for me.
Great. And so, Claire, where did you want to get to?
Okay, well, all the time that I was in hospital, I kept saying to myself, I want to get my health back. I want to be the way I was before. Don't want to be disabled, don't want to be paralysed down my right side, don't want any of that. So I'll do all the exercises and all the therapies so that I can get back to where I was before. And then, even after a short time of working with you, I thought, actually, that's not good enough. I don't want to be going back to what I was before because what was coming was a stroke. And who would wish that on themselves? So you've helped me realise that I can go forward to optimum health and actually be healthier than I was before the stroke. And I find that absolutely thrilling that I've got an opportunity to do that now. And that's really where I want to be heading. And that's what you've helped me with.
Great. And so what are some of the things that you can do now that you weren't able to do before?
Pretty basic, like walk.
Yeah.
In hospital, I was on a hoist because I couldn't get out of bed without the hoist. Couldn't go to the toilet on my own. Oh my goodness. I was in a wheelchair for quite a while. And then, a trolley thing with 4 wheels. So I've progressed through all of that. And I think, I have made a lot of progression now in 7 months, and I've now forgotten what your question was.
So where are you in terms of your wellness? I think one of the things that you said to me originally when I met you was that you wanted to be able to play basketball, with your daughters or to your granddaughters, to get out there and so are you able to spend time with them and what are you doing there?
Okay, so that was a big shock for me that I wasn't physically or mentally capable of looking after my grandchildren. So the hospital said to me, well, maybe after a year you'll be recovered enough to do that. And recently, only at around the 6 months mark, I've watched the grandchildren twice. And today I'm actually going to pick my granddaughter up from school. So being able to engage in their lives again is a massive plus. That would have been the tragedy if I couldn't engage with them, if I couldn't be involved in their little lives. And it's happening. So I'm actually very happy. I know I've got this partial disability thing, but I'm actually inside myself. I'm very happy with the way I am, the way I think, the way that I'm embracing life again, enjoying life again. I'm enjoying the people in my life, like my son and my daughter-in-law and my little granddaughters. It's just, this is a wonderful time. So although it's been difficult, it's manageable. It's absolutely manageable.
So how has Focus on Living helped you
Okay, you've helped me.
And I know I'm still helping you though.
Yes, you are, and I know I'm not done yet, and I've still got quite a way to go, but I feel much more confidence that I've got the strength within me to do this, and whatever physical improvement I can make, that's not going to determine how I feel about myself. Supposing I don't get any better physically than this, then it's not the end of the world. It's not, because I've got so many rich things in my life that, you know, I'm absolutely fine. And I think you've helped me see the amount of good that's in my life, and how rich it is, and how much I enjoy the people in my life. And I just don't worry about things anymore, which people that know me will say, well, how's that possible? How can Clare not be worrying? So not to have those worries anymore it's a release. I feel very free from all of that, and it's all about looking forward, which is marvellous.
Great, thank you, Clare.